I said, too many people have lost their lives over people doing drugs. And me, I don't do no drugs, I don't drink, and I don't be participating in nothing. And I'll call the police on you. And you ain't even working up under your real name, and your fingerprints don't even match the fingerprints that you acted like you set up here and distributed to someone and act like you valid. Please. You supposed to be in jail for life. And God says, you don't want us to talk about that, do you? I said, ain't that the truth? I said, this one ain't even a girl, unfortunately. And I said, who? The one that you talking about? Me? Please. I said, everybody knows I'm a woman. Everybody know I done had kids, surgeries, and a multitude of things. And I said, if you talking about Infinite Gabrielle McGee Dockery, please don't play with us. And I said, where's my mama at? And I said, you know what? I already know this ain't right. And I said, something is telling me that something ain't right. And I said, what is going on? Because ain't nothing going on. And everybody want to act like this and act like that. Ain't nobody making up no rules. I got allergies. And I'm keeping myself safe, and rinsing my clothes every day is not going to be, okay, havoc to nobody. And they act like they can't make a reasonable accommodation. That's catastrophic, boo. And they know it here too. They like, yeah, we gonna put this down as, you know what, making up your own rules. Ain't nobody made up no own rules. I done told you this time, that time, and all this other stuff. I just saw you go in there. What you talking about? So y'all sitting up here staring at me? You know how many times I done had so many stalkers stare at me? I can't even walk outside without 20 million people looking at me. I said, you know what? Do what y'all do. Let me know. Since y'all want to act like, you know what, shoot, because I could take it over. I could do right. I could make things better for everybody. And I could. Because I've been in the corporate world since I was 18. So if y'all got a fear of me taking over things, please have that fear. Because I could do it. I said, can't she? I said, please. She had this thing tip-top shape. And I'll never sit up here and be like, yeah, y'all got to be outside till 3 o'clock when they got to go out, go in and eat and sleep and do all this other stuff. And y'all ain't even thinking about people's medical health and medical records, none of that. And y'all want to sit up here and act like what? I'm the villain? I said, y'all always make the victim the villain. So I ain't doing nothing. And God said, that's what y'all need to